Hey everybody, so this is what I've needed to do for a while. I don't know why I've been putting it off, but I've been putting it off. Here's my seeds. These are the ones I think most of these need to be started inside. The ones that I can just sow directly in the ground are still downstairs. So I know that some of these have a ton of seeds in them. So what I did is I looked through, start your seeds indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. Well, I'm a little late already, but I'm going to get them started. Transplant out after all the danger of frost has passed. So this is the chocolate lace flower that looks like a Queen Anne's lace, but it's a brown color. Here, Rowdy out there. Rowdy's saying, yeah, come on out here. No, Rowdy, I'm not coming out there. So it originated in the Netherlands. Germination rate is 80%. 80% of these should germinate. Okay. So that's one we're going to plant inside. The poppies, I thought I was going to, but then it said on here that you can plant them outside. So I think we're going to wait on the poppies. But I think the rest of these should all be started indoors. And they're mostly like the filler fancy things, like the plumy things, you know, that, yeah, Amaranth, and, well, China Aster's a flower. So I'm going to sort these out by flowers. Flower, flower, flower. And these are going to be filler, filler, filler over here, okay? Now, I don't know. I think there's a ton of seeds in each of these. Sweet peas. Sow the seeds 10 to 12 weeks before the last frost and then plant them out after the frost. We're going to start with sweet peas. I like sweet peas. All right, so I have a tray full of dirt here. And it says, what's it say? It says, how do we plant them? They're a chocolate maroon color sweet pea. Every cutting garden deserves a row of fragrant, nostalgic sweet peas. Yeah. They'll grow to be 6 to 8 feet. These need to have something to climb on. How does it tell us to plant them? It really doesn't. Normally they'll tell you how deep to sow them and all that stuff, but this really isn't telling me. They can last up to 4 to 5 days in a vase, though. So anyhow, let's dump them out and let's see what we got. Oh, well, there aren't very many of those. You see them? They're there. They look like little rabbit turds. So, I don't know. I think, let's see, there's only about, I can count them. There's not that many. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I'm going to, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think I'm just going to do this row right here, this with sweet peas. And I'm just going to put one in each one. So I'm just going to push them down in there. Push it down, cover it back up, okay? Push it in there, cover it. One in each thing, because I think they're going to need a little space, but we'll see. There he is. Push him in, cover him. This is exciting to watch, isn't it? I suppose I could talk while I do this, while I, you know. I just did a little schoolwork today. It was really taxing, let me tell you. I went and met my principal. She went into our building and she got my laptop and she found my book with all my login information for all of my different accounts so I can get into things. Now I had to figure out how to get Zoom on my laptop because I didn't want to put it on my desktop at home and have to figure out a webcam and blah, blah, blah. So I have my laptop, just got to get Zoom on there, and we're going to have a meeting on Wednesday. Yeah, we're having a staff meeting. I guess she's probably going to talk about, you know, what the expectations are going to be and da-da-da-da-da. I got one little tiny extra one here. I'm just going to throw it in there somewhere. Okay, so there are my sweet peas. Now, I thought, how am I gonna do this? Well, I think I'm going to do this. I'm just going to take a little clip and I'm just going to, how do I do this? Clip it on here somehow. Sweet peas are here. I don't know. Last year I just kind of went like this and stuck them in the tray. I guess that works too. I guess that works, right? You can do it like that. So, yeah. So I guess I'll have to start doing some stuff at home. I don't know. I know packets are gonna go home. They're making up packets and they're gonna be delivered. Well, these are interesting seeds. They don't even look like seeds. They look like leaves or something. Look at those. Those are interesting. I'm probably going to put a couple in each of these and maybe do like these 2 sections here. What's that sound like? Yeah, so, you know, I'll have to start doing something. Some emails, some Zoom lessons, something. Just push them in there. You know what? I got a knife out to help me with this, but I'm not using it. Yeah. So the next couple days I'll have to get in there and figure out how to get Zoom on this and get it all set up to work for Wednesday's meeting. And then go from there. What do I need to do after that, right? We were talking in an email about having control of the situation if we get our kids on Zoom. You know, how do we control that so that it's not just a hot jibber jabber mess? Well, I mean, I've been doing Zoom with Weight Watchers for a few weeks now, and I do know that they can mute everybody on Zoom. At least they can on Weight Watchers. She just goes through and she just mutes everybody, and then if you have something to say, then you can raise your hand and she'll unmute you, right? And then you can talk. So I'm thinking this will be perfect. What a better way to teach than that. I can mute the whole class and nobody can talk out of turn, and you can only talk when I give you permission to talk. That's how I'm looking at it, right? Sounds good to me, right? So I get that all figured out here shortly, and I guess we'll roll with whatever kind of... We're not actually going to teach like lessons. I mean, I don't have materials to teach with. I don't have lessons. I don't have books, you know, so I can't really do any of that. But I guess we'll just kind of get together and chat with kids and say, hey, how you doing? You need any help on your papers? Whatever you got. So that's that. Well, I'm sure that you guys don't need to sit here and watch me just dump lots and lots of little tiny seeds into these piles of dirt. But I just kind of thought I'd stop in for a minute, show you what I'm doing, show you what I got going when I'm done with it, how it all turned out. I've got like 3 of these trays like this, so I can plant a lot of seeds. And I'm not going to plant, some of them I don't think I'm going to plant everything, because they say if you're doing an actual cutting garden for, you know, oh, that's got too big of a clump of dirt in it, right? That you should try doing some succession planting. So in other words, you know, you plant a few now, get them going, and then plant some more later, so you'll have like different batches, and then throw some out later in the season, which makes complete sense. If you want to have them, you know, keep going, you put them out at different times, right? So some of these I might do a few and save the rest for later. Like I'm kind of, although how do I save the seeds if I'm using the packets? I don't know. All these decisions, right? Decisions. Because I'm running out of my little space I left for this packet of seeds. I only got that many trays, and I still got seeds left. Anyhow, weather here is just like unbelievable. It was super nice yesterday, and today it is just blustering. The wind is howling out there. It's blowing my stuff all over the yard, and it's cold. It's 39 degrees. If you listen carefully, sometimes you can hear the wind. Hear that rattling? It's the wind banging stuff around, yeah. But, yeah, yesterday we went out for a walk, and today it's like, can we just hunker down and, you know, not go outside at all? Anyhow. Right, I'm going to keep planting seeds. I just wanted you to kind of see what I'm doing here, and thought I'd chat for a minute, make a little video. Yeah, that's about all I got for this. I'll show you everything I got planted later, and they're all going to go downstairs. I think I'm going to do one more section here. I'll just do them all. They're going to go downstairs. We have some shelving that we have some grow lights hooked up to. We actually found the grow lights, which was kind of cool. Found them on the side of the highway. We were like, what is that? We stopped and went back, and it was like, oh, those are lights. Of course we stopped and picked them up, right? Of course. So what I'm planting in is just a good potting mix. It's not garden soil, it's an actual potting mix, so it's got some good nutrients in it, and it's got, I think that's vermiculite. The white stuff you see in there is vermiculite. Helps to give it drainage and things like that. I'm just barely putting these under the soil because I don't think they need to be very deep. Just enough soil to cover them, and, you know. So after this, I think I'm going to get watch some TV. I've been trying to catch up on The Biggest Loser, and I know that there's a new food truck race, and I haven't finished the last series of the food truck race, but I like the food truck race. I want to finish watching that so I can start watching the new one. Yeah, look, that seed over there did not even get under the dirt. So I'm trying to put like one on each side so they'd have a little space, you know. Yep. All right, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering now, and I'm gonna let you go, and let's just move him right over here because I don't have anything in this one. He can have his own little. All right, so I have all of those pincushion flowers, so I'm going to put them here in the middle. Know that all of these are pincushion flower, all of those, and these are my sweet peas right here. So I got two sections there. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'll show you what all I got planted when I get it all done, and hopefully things will take off and grow. This one might need to be under the dirt, though. What do you think? There. Hear that wind? There goes the wind. Go under the dirt. Yes. Okay. Planting season is starting. We've got to get these things going. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Okay, we are downstairs on my growing area. I just planted this one. This is all poppies. These beautiful, frilly looking poppies that look more like carnations than poppies. I just planted those. I just planted these right here. There's some different things in here. They're going to be fillers. Okay, got those going. I love these trays. I just got these, and they came with like a food fertilizer, and you mixed it up with water and put it in your dirt, and I'm like, oh, sweet. And there's different things in here. This is called Orach, and look, do you see it? I already have one growing. Yep, I have a little sprout. I'm excited by that. All right, here's the stuff that I already had planted. Let's take a peek in here. I don't think I saw anything sprouting in here yet. No, I don't think so. But I just added some of that fertilizer, the food, to this. So I wish I had these lids for every single one, but the plastic lids are pretty flimsy. They break, and I've lost them. But look at here. Looky, looky, looky. Look. Sprouts. And that's an amaranth. Yep, that's amaranth. Looky here. Can you see that? It's in the sun, I know, but there's some little sprouts right there, and there's some back there, and this is the coneflowers. Yes, look at right here. Things are growing, you guys. Yeah, I just watered everything and finished planting stuff. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays of stuff started. That's not counting all of these items right here, which will just get planted in the dirt when we're ready. Yeah, so I'm excited. I have things growing already.
Can you see them? Can you see them? See the little green leaves? It's growing. It's growing. I'm just out here cleaning up. Got outside today. It's nice today. Thought I'd start doing some little spring cleanup kind of things. This is my hydrangea. I always worry that it, might die over the winter, but we got green. We're growing. We're gonna work on cleaning up this whole flower bed here. We got, old stuff from last year. Got some icky stuff over there. Gotta cut it all down. Clean this all up. This is a maple. Yeah, Japanese maple. And as you can tell, we're starting to get buds, and it's gonna start leafing out here pretty soon, but I got lots of things to clean up. Got lots of messes I gotta get to. Old mum stuff I gotta cut down, and so I'm gonna get busy. I'm gonna clean this up so things can start growing. Ooh, I see a lot of stuff growing over there. A lot of green over here growing already. Can you see it? Can you see it? No, not that. Out here further. Out there. So I'm gonna work on this for a while. See if I can get this in shape for summer.